Va skipper St Johnstone Nicola Jameison and Miss Jaffer Sporson was the running at ball kosher Lentig.
I have always been involved in sport, whether it was gymnastics, swimming, ice skating, I did it all. And then when I started football, that took over. That was my main focus, that was my main enjoyment. So here I am. I think I was about 7 or 8, and we actually got handed out leaflets from the school about starting up a football team. And I had never played football before. So I went home, I was like, Mum, I want to go. And she was like, okay. Because obviously I did everything else at the time. So she was like, oh, here we go, another one. And I turned up to the session and that was me. Like, I loved it. And I don't think Mum was too happy about dragging me about the place even more now. But no, I just absolutely loved it and I continued. And then I joined a girls' team. And then now I'm at St Johnstone.
Chai Nicola Tro Academy fod yn ei Hibs, agus a jiw chainach yn eichge van y fai an the nature.
Oh, that was brilliant. That was a massive part of my life because that's obviously what I grew up with. I think I was 9 or 10 when I first started with Hibs, and I started at the under 11s and worked my way right up to the under 23s. So leaving was actually quite hard because obviously that was like my football career at the time, like my full football career. So I loved it, but these things come to an end and I started a new challenge.
Gag Nicola Hibs a toshige pandemic. Va mi chi'n jaich gymedriach yn ocean, was the hoshigi trainer colony St Johnstone.
I was worried because obviously it was harder to then get training because of all the rules and everything. My mum and dad were a massive support. They helped me out. They took me to training because I had no idea where I was going. So they definitely calmed me a lot through it all because I didn't know what was going to happen with football in general, especially women's football. So it was nice to have that support. When I was at Hibs, Jason, the old coach, he made an approach. And then we were going to work out like a loan deal. And then COVID came along and kind of chucked everything up in the air. And then it eventually led to me leaving. And I was training with Glasgow Women and St Johnstone because Glasgow Women also got in touch. And so I was training with both. And then I just decided St Johnstone was the one. I felt most comfortable there. I felt like I'd been there for years. So I thought that's the right decision for me.
Chai Nicola a henimachach mar skipper a club a ŵr. Agus ai fada can godwg a dúlach sin leisichach or mar cleichetar. It
was amazing. I was so honoured because obviously I haven't been at the club long. So when they spoke to me, I was shocked. I was like, oh my God, like they've chosen me. I was so happy. It's definitely one of the top moments in my career so far, actually. You have to take the step up. You can't just, sit back. Like if players are having like a wee muck about and it's not really the time for it, you have to be the one to be like, right, come on, get your head back in it. So you do have that wee bit extra responsibility, and you're also like, you need to lift the team. And obviously everyone needs to lift each other, but you need to be there for the players who can't quite do it themselves. So it's definitely a step up, but obviously I was ready for it, so that's helped.
Sé toshach I dyddf a hydriant o St Johnstone yn Teisense, si at y srila cleichad yn ffolioin agus bwy Covid. Ach fo stiùir yn manager ŵr Grant Scott, han skipper y dochas y tokalora son y blinig yn di hiing.
I think it's been hard for us so far because we've had so many bumps in the road. Obviously with coaches leaving, players leaving, we just about folded at one point. There was a bit of lack of communication between the men's team and our team, but that's Sam Milne came in and she's sorted all that out. She's been absolutely brilliant. So, and obviously we've got a new coach, Grant, that's a massive boost for us. So I think now we can settle because we know we're not falling apart, and I think next year is going to be our goal to start improving. It's brilliant. I think everyone at training is stepping up because they want to improve the new boss man. But I think that's what we need. We need someone to push us that extra mile, just because obviously if we want to get anywhere, you need to put the effort in. And having Grant, who's so experienced and he's done so well in his coaching career as well, it gives us a lot of hope and confidence for the season ahead.
Chanela himmers Nicola I de bhí furusta, as he gamas it bliana harabachal called in a sense. Agus kucha chandachas na hamas an eile, aiche reeing.
I think just now we want to win as many games as we can. We've obviously not had the best start, but I think everything's settled. We can properly go at it, and then hopefully we could get promoted into the SPL 1. That's probably a big goal for the team. But for now, it's just take each game as it comes and do what we can, try and get 3 points. I would love to play SPL 1. That's definitely my first goal. And then maybe further down the line, head down south to England and make a proper career out of it. That would be a dream come true. I'm not going to lie, it hasn't been really smooth. There have been bumps in the road, but the fact that I've managed to just get through that is massive, and it just shows if you really commit to something, you can get there, you can achieve these goals. So it's just powering through the hard times, really.